Good afternoon, students. We are just going through our this grammar section, grammar book, and we are in lesson 2, phrase and clause. So up till now, you have learned that clause is a group of words which is a part of a sentence and contains its own subject and predicate. That is finite word. Altogether, you have been given here two types of clauses. These are main or subordinate clauses. Main clauses, the definition says a clause that has a subject and a finite verb and makes a complete sense by itself is called a main or independent or principal clause. Whereas a dependent clause depends on the main clause to make a complete sense. So altogether you have been given two definitions, but here I have given you three types of clauses that I have defined here that you need to understand. Then we will proceed further. This is clause. These are of three types: main, coordinate clause, and subordinate clause. Main clause says like such a clause in which subject says or does something or else which has a complete sense by itself is called a main or principal clause. Like Vicky drives to work early so that he can avoid being late.
I just
Like that. So this was the main principal clause. Vicky drives to work early. Since subject Vicky does something, so it will be a main clause. And so that it is joined by a coordinating this conjunction. So this is a subordinate clause. While the other sentence, he Ram Rahim says, I am going to village. So in this you find a speaker is speaking something or saying something out. So this part will be main clause and this will be subordinate clause. Now the other one is coordinate clause. Coordinate clause, such clauses which are joined by coordinating conjunctions and or but for either neither nor and can stand by itself like a main clause are called coordinating clauses. Like he was singing and I was listening. Here you find this coordinating conjunction and bringing two clauses of equal rank. So this part is not subordinate to this one, and this part will not be called a subordinate clause. Rather, it is coordinate with the main clause, or both clauses have got their independent direct meaning and can stand by themselves. So these two are called coordinate clause. So you must be wise enough to differentiate between coordinate clause and a subordinate clause. A subordinate clause can never be coordinate clause, or a coordinate clause cannot be a subordinate clause like that. Now the other example, run or you will miss the bus. Here the subject you is understood and not expressed. So here also one sense is complete, one part. This is the main clause, or you can say both part are main clause standing by itself. So both part are coordinate clause. Now the third one is subordinate clause. Such clauses which are joined by subordinating conjunctions to main clauses on which it depends for its full meaning are called subordinate clauses, where you will find these noun clause, adjective clause or adverb clauses as its kind of the subordinate clause. Here some of the examples are here. He came after I had gone. The bell had rung before we came to school. Like that. You need to copy it. Then I soon be putting up further things on this chapter. Okay, fine.